Hey, Diego here. Just wanted to give you a heads up on this episode. We filmed it in Hawaii on the go with a new set of mics, and the audio didn't quite come out as we expected. So if you skip this episode, we completely understand, but hopefully you stick around and listen to the full thing. Whatever you decide, we love you and thank you for sticking around.
Isaac's little mishap.
Did not have a mishap, bro. I don't have mishaps.
He's like, we don't speak about this.
I'm good, dude.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Good Friends Podcast. My name is Diego.
My name is Ellie.
My name is Erandeni.
My name is Ice.
And today we are coming at you live from Hawaii. So freaking fun. Love being here. It is the freaking best. Before we hop in, please take a second to like and subscribe. Leave a 5-star rating, whatever platform you're on. Super appreciated. Guys, today I want to talk about our favorite memories and some stories for our listeners about us in Hawaii.
Let's do it. Let's get into it.
Freaking do it.
I'm with it.
First off, let's just say happy birthday to my icy boo.
Happy birthday!
Yay! He turns 24.
Oh, you're an old man now.
I turned 24.
He's young and sexy.
Oh.
It's been so fun celebrating my boo's birthday here.
That's the reason why we were out here. We decided to come out, how long ago? 2 months ago? 3 months ago? Yeah. We planned this out. We're like, you know what? I want to do this. Let's go out and have some fun in Hawaii. And then we made it happen. And here we are on our last day. And we're going to tell you a little bit about what we've been doing and the silliness that went on with that.
There's been a lot of silly on this trip.
A ton.
There hasn't been it. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, hit us with your favorite thing we've done this trip.
Well, we gotta let them know where we're at right now. So we're actually at Jeff's campsite house. What do you want to call it? What would you call it?
Yeah.
It's his home.
Yeah.
It's his home. So Jeff is Ellie's dad.
Yes, he's my father.
What is he? And what is this setup like?
Yeah, he just built like some tents to live in. I don't even know. Super nice tents though. Yeah, it's kind of like glamping, a little glamorous camping. But yeah, I feel like that just makes the whole experience like more fun though. It's like, it's so fun to camp, but I don't really know the purpose or the I don't know why he went the camping route, but I love it.
He's what do you call it? He's
a free spirit.
He has a bunch of camping tents, like nice ones. He's got like a own kitchen, got like showers, got like a bathroom.
He's
like
got the whole setup.
Yeah,
for
bedroom.
Sure.
Like it's just like, it's pretty much just like mini houses everywhere. But yeah, we've been doing that for the past, when did we get here? Friday?
Week, basically, yeah.
Pretty much a week now, and I love it. This is my favorite part of it. Just being outside. It's like in the middle of nowhere too. That's like the best part. There's no one around. We're in the jungle. We really are though.
Really?
See around us really back fun. There, it's just jungle.
No, yeah, the weather has been super perfect too. Like it has been like raining in the morning a little bit, but then like right now it's like midday. During the day it's just like hot, humid, sunny, and then at nighttime it gets kind of cold a little bit, and then it starts to rain again, which is super nice. I like falling asleep to the rain. I think it's super pretty.
I like it too, but I don't think it's hot. Like I don't think it's cold at all. I don't think it gets cold at all. I think it's like perfect temperature.
Not cool, but like cooler than.
But it feels good. Yeah. It feels good. Like I love it because it's like straight like rain at night.
Yeah, it's like white noise in real life.
And the best thing about like the rain too was like, dude, it's kind of scary just being out here in the jungle and like hearing things like outside of the tent. But like the rain is like white noise. I was telling Ellie this. I was like, dude, it's like white noise. Like it's so nice to just hear it. Like it comes down hard too here, dude. Do you hear like just like, oh, dude. But I actually love that.
Yeah, we'll be like laying down and like it's nighttime and I swear I hear footsteps just walking outside.
100%.
Is that you?
Nah, bro, it's Bigfoot out here.
The wiki tiki.
The wiki tiki. Yeah. No, seriously.
Yeah, no, it's great. I do think it's hot. I don't think it gets cool or cold. I've been like sweating buckets out here.
It's just humid, so you're just like waking up drenched in sweat already.
Super hot. The sun is like so powerful here. As you can tell by our sunburns.
Looking like a cooked chicken.
We look good.
It's been a lot of fun here. And so shout out to Jeff for letting us stay in his spot.
Shout out, Jeff, when you listen to this.
Shout out. All right, Ice. Hit us with your favorite memory.
All right, my favorite thing we did this trip, just barely, was on my birthday, which was yesterday, the 13th. We went to like a beach on the opposite side of the island. 2-hour drive, and we swam with some dolphins, and that was amazing. Technically, you're not supposed to do that, but we did it anyway. You're supposed to stay 50 feet away, but we're like, whatever. Like, dude, they're good guys, you know. We don't bother them.
And to be fair, they would swim around us and to us.
That is true. But yeah, that was probably my favorite moment. Just seeing the freaking dolphins within like 5 feet of you was crazy. You'll probably see some of that footage here soon too, because of Diego. So that
honestly, because of Ellie, it's her camera.
It is Ellie's camera.
My little underwater camera.
I made some mistakes and forgot to bring my camera.
But thankfully, Ellie had an underwater camera for us to use, and that was my favorite part.
Oh, it was great. It was really beautiful.
Yeah, it worked out we were like so skeptical because on the drive there, it was just like pouring rain. We're like, this is not going to be worth the 2.5-hour drive, but it just so was.
It definitely was. It was amazing.
Love that. Love going out there. The water was so nice over there too. I was like
crystal clear.
It was
very clear.
Diego said it was cold. Nah, it felt so good, dude. I was chilling, man. Scuba gear in there. I think it felt nice. And then they were sleeping. That's why they like go to the bay where we were at, and they like sleep, like half awake, half asleep, and they like kind of like they like float around.
They like peek their fin through the water, and they just like in packs.
Yeah, they're like in packs. How many were there? How many did we say were there?
There had to have been like 30 of them.
30,
35.
I said 50 yesterday, but
it's a bit much, but it was like 25, 30-ish, I would say, around there, just swimming around.
They're so cute.
Yeah. Oh, they were what are they called? The spinner dolphins. That's what they're called. Yeah. The spinner dolphins, that's what they're called. They do. They specialize in doing acrobats, so they jump up and do like the spins and stuff. As we were there longer, I think they like woke up and like were just swimming because they would all be like different or like in different areas. Bro, those two that pulled up on me and Diego out of nowhere, dude. That was crazy. We were following Ellie and Jeff because they were on paddle boards, just like going out there, and we were just like with you guys, kind of, or
swimming.
Debating if we wanted to like, because we were swimming. We were debating if we wanted to go back, or we wanted to go out with you guys, or with you, follow you guys, and then we're like, yeah, let's just follow them. But like as we were going, dude, just ran, dude. They were so fast. They like pulled up on me and Diego really quick. Like they're probably how far do you think they were? They were closer to you, I think.
They were super close. Maybe like less than like 5 yards.
Yeah.
They were like honestly like 5 to 10 feet away.
Yeah, I was like 10 feet away. They pulled up and were just like floating there for a second, and then they just like
they were analyzing us.
Yeah, that was scary because like you could. And like it's weird because like it seems like you could see far like with the snorkeling, and you can, but like they just came so fast, and we're like, holy hell, that scared me, bro. But they were fine.
There was a second too where like the three of us were swimming, and we were like in the water, and out of nowhere, like I look behind us and I see a dolphin like circling us, and then I look in front of us, I see another dolphin circling us. Yeah. To the side, another two, and I was like, oh, we're getting jumped.
They were conspiring against us, dude.
We're about to throw hands with these dolphins. Dude. I would say that's my favorite memory, but because you said that, I'll switch it for later. Let's hear your favorite memory.
Well, definitely the dolphins, like we have been discussing for sure. It's like not like, swimming with dolphins with like, what do you call it? Like people, when like, you go to resorts and stuff like that. It's like wildlife, like straight up dolphins in the water. It was amazing. I was like so in love with them, and they were all different colors too. I don't know if you saw like a white one too. They're so cute. But other than that, I think my favorite thing that we've also done is the fish tacos. Dude, oh my gosh, I have been craving fish tacos since like the literal second that I like stepped my foot on this island. I was like, where are the fish tacos? They were amazing. 10 out of 10 for sure. Like I was probably hungry too, but they were really good. I was so excited for them. They were so great. And just like it was in the cutest little like restaurant. We like sat outside, overlooked the ocean. Cute little like lizard things.
Oh, yeah, the lizards
come and hang out with us. Eating our food. Actually, not eating our food, but
we gave them a little bit of the
Some
sauce.
mango hot sauce.
They were not about my mango hot sauce though. They didn't like it. Yeah, so good though.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Shaka Tacos.
Shout out.
If you're on the island of Kona, come and check it out.
Yeah, no, that was my favorite thing too, because literally since day one, you're like, I want fish tacos.
Yeah, I was like,
Every day, I want fish
finally
tacos.
got them. We should find fish tacos. Yeah,
About
we
time.
finally got them. Yeah.
About time.
I was really happy about that.
All right, I think that helicopter is sufficiently far enough away. My favorite memory, so I'm a sucker for hikes. I love like going outdoors and doing a bunch of hikes, and so on, I think our third or fourth day here, we did this hike to, I don't know what the waterfalls are called. Are they actually called Narnia? Or is that just what you guys nicknamed it?
I don't know. I think it's like a local thing because it's like not on maps, I don't think. But also, I have no idea.
Okay, yeah. We're locals if you can't tell.
Local only location. Sorry, guys. Can't disclose.
But that was my favorite thing because we hiked up. It was a little bit of like a sunny hike, but it was really cool because once we got there, there's waterfalls everywhere. And at the very like end, there's like 2 big waterfalls, and it's like a big pool of water. And so you can just swim in it. And so that was so fun because we got to jump off some cliffs and swim to the waterfalls. Got a lot of cool, really cute footage and a lot of nice videos. And so that was my favorite.
Yeah, it's like so stunning there. Like it's you just like can't even believe it's real. It's so pretty. And so secluded. We were the only ones there.
We got there at the perfect time, yeah. We were literally the only ones there for like an hour.
It surprised me because we didn't like wake up really that early. It was like midday. So it was like right as we were leaving, people started coming, but it was like so perfect because we had the whole thing to ourselves. But the hike there was kind of rough for me at least. It's super rocky to get to that place. You had to do some rock climbing. Yeah, some rock climbing. No, literally, it was some rock climbing. But we're good. And then we had a scare.
We did not have a scare.
Hold on. Before we get to the scare, I just want to talk about my favorite thing is you're like, I'm such a granola girl. Not to call you out, but to call you out.
Hey, I am a granola girl. I've always been a granola girl. No, actually, after this trip, I'm like, maybe I'm not a granola girl.
Talk about Isaac's little mishap.
Did not have a mishap, bro. I don't have mishaps.
He's like, we don't speak about
I'm
this.
good, dude.
I almost had a heart attack when it happened.
Yeah. So there was like this smaller pool that we were doing before that big one Diego was talking about. Like on our way back, we were like, we saw some other people jump from like another pool or cliff thingy.
These were a lot bigger than the ones that we did at the end.
Before that, there was like a little slide that we didn't even know about either. So we were doing like a little side quest on the way back.
Every side mission applicable.
So Diego, yeah, it was so funny because there was like one after the other. It was like we were on our way back, slide. Diego jumped in there. No, it was just Diego, right?
Yeah, just me on the slide.
Like another one was the jumps of like another pool, and some people were jumping off of that. We're like, all right, I guess we'll do that on the way back too. So we both jumped. No, you jumped first, right? And then I was like, all right, I'll jump. And
then we both jumped at the same time.
And then that's when this happened. I didn't have my... No, you threw down my shoes.
I threw down your
so
shoes.
it was kind of Diego's fault. What happened? I couldn't. So there was like a little... What would you call it? There's a way to get up, and then there's like a quicker way to get up.
Rocky outcrop that kind of angles up.
Yeah, angles up, and then there's like another, like, it's more of like a climb.
A little bit of a cliff.
Like a cliff-ish thingy.
But it's quicker to get up that
It's
way.
quicker to get up.
He was like rock climbing basically up on to this cliff.
So, like, that was such like a, what do you call it? Like, what were the chances of that? Because like, I'm generally like pretty decent. But like, I think it was those shoes. Like, if I was barefoot, I think I would have been fine. But my shoes have no grip, and I should have known better.
So it was Diego's fault. No, I'm just kidding.
I should have known better to use those shoes to climb like actually rock climb. But like,
explain what happened. Like you went to reach.
So like, I had my right foot planted on rock. I was pulling my left foot up to like push myself up, and at the same time, I had my right hand and my right foot were all like on rock. I was reaching both of my left leg and arm. And like as I reached, I put like all of my weight on that left foot, and so like it just slipped. I lost grip on my left. My body weight pulled me down from my right hand, like pulling like my grip from my right hand. Dude, it was kind of scary because I was like at the top. I was literally like, because these two were sitting down, or Diego made it to the top already. Everyone was sitting down already, just like watching me. Yeah, just like watching me get up, and we were about to leave after that. I slipped down and like scraped my left knee. You could see it right here. Yeah, scraped my left knee a little bit, and like, oh dude, if my right foot wasn't there, oof, I don't know. There was rocks below me. Luckily, my right foot was still like on a rock, and like as I was falling, I was able to like push off just enough to like make it into the water. I definitely like landed on my side though. It still kind of hurt, but it didn't hurt that bad. It was just like one of those falls, and yeah,
so
that was good. That was like how high do you think that was?
That was probably like 15 feet at that point.
Yeah, but it was kind of scary because there was rocks below. If I wasn't able to like turn around and like push myself off,
You would have fell right on the rock.
I would have fell on those rocks. That was scary.
So
like my
bad.
heart was like, oh shit, dude. Like I was like, like you know what I mean?
Literally. Such a good save. Like
I just heard gasps. Like
Just
no, I was telling him, I was like, bro, if he about 2-3 seconds away from me going in right after him. I'm not even kidding, like saving him.
that was wild.
But you know, these guys held me back.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, they held me back. I was like, babe. No, it was actually really scary.
I was definitely scared too. Like for like a second there. Because I didn't have anything like, for some reason I just didn't feel anything like to push myself off of. But like once I was able to plant and like jump, I was like, I'll be fine.
It was crazy because I didn't even quite catch it, like from my point of view, because I'd gotten to the top of the cliff and I knew I was kind of like in your path, and so I like remember just saying, "Oh, sorry, Ice, I'm gonna move for you," and I like twisted like this, and then from the corner of my eye, I just see you like slide. But like the thing that really got me was like the two of you gasping, and I was like, "Oh, something's bad! Like something bad just happened." I like look over and I see you like diving like this into the water.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
Because I only have so much body control.
I know.
It just happened so quick.
I was worried that like when you landed, because you landed on your side, it would knock like the wind out of you. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to hop back in.
I'm glad my boo's okay.
We'd been talking earlier too about how because you always bring this up. You're always like, do you think you'd survive if you fell from that height? And we'd been talking about that the day before. We're like, no, it's not possible. Like, you can't survive like from this jump or like whatever, because you're not going to be able to turn around in time. We're not cats. And then he went and proved us wrong.
I did. Gosh. That was so funny. No, it was not funny. Yeah, it was funny.
It's fun to laugh about now. In the moment, it's scary.
In the moment, it was scary, but like once I hit the water, I came up, we're good. Like, you know?
This is why we stay on the trail and not do some side quests.
No, the side quests are fun.
And then this one was getting worried I was doing a backflip off of a cliff.
Oh, yeah.
I was so scared. I was like, babe, don't do it.
I landed that one kind of, but I whacked my head again.
Ellie, what was your favorite memory?
All three of those are like definitely up there for sure. This is like so cheesy to say, but just like the little moment of like driving on, there's like a road just down here. It's full of trees. It's stunning. Like I am obsessed with it. It's so pretty. And so I think just like the few times we've just like jammed our music and like just driven down that road with the windows down, it's like I feel like I'm like in a movie.
You do.
Yeah.
Especially like when it's like that sunset time where it's like the light or the sun is like illuminating like everything around.
Yeah.
Love that.
I know there was that one specific time it was sunset. We were listening to the Spider-Man soundtrack. Shout out Spider-Man. But it was just like so fun. We had like our heads out the window, like, or just like, I don't know, it was just like so perfect. Like I just felt so happy in that moment. So I would say that's one of my faves.
Absolutely.
It's magical.
Got some more footage of that too.
Yeah. Well, and just off the road is the ocean too. Like there's some parts where there's like rocky, like just open, like just literally just like scenic ocean. It's so pretty.
Super pretty. Yeah, no, I love that road. That's like the perfect scenic drive. It doesn't get any better than that, because you feel like you're in like a completely different universe.
Yeah, you're just in like a tunnel of trees, and it's just kind of like a one-way-ish road. Like it's small, and so it's like kind of compact.
My favorite thing about that road too, though, is that it leads to like some really pretty cliffs that you can kind of like just overlook the ocean and everything else like down below, like all the little rock pools and stuff like that. And it like later on down the road, it leads to like the mermaid pools is what we're calling them, because you really feel like a mermaid in them. It's just rock pools, but they're so pretty there, and it's just incredibly relaxing. I love it.
The waves like crash over into the pools, and it's stunning. Like you just, it's like the only way to describe them. I don't know.
It's so pretty.
And you guys been going like every single morning, huh?
We get up and run there.
Yeah, every morning. Like they wake up super early around like 6:30, and they're all packing up their gear and everything. We're gonna go to the mermaid ponds, and I'm like, wait for me.
You jump in there. Get swimming. Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah,
there.
it's not too far away from here. It's probably like a mile walk. And when I was there, remember we were in like the pool. I think it was like our first time when we went, and I was standing on the rocks, right? So it's like a pond, or it's like the pool, and I was standing on top of the rocks. Well, sometimes the waves come and like
they crash
on the rocks, and they kind of get into like the pool, you know. I got on top of the rock at some point, and I was like, oh, like I'll be fine. Bro, wave comes, dude, and just like takes me out. I like jumped in. I was so scared. I literally thought I was gonna die. It was like the end of the world for me.
It was so funny.
Maybe I'm being dramatic about it.
I was like, we were just like, you literally could have just like ducked under those rocks, because she was like hiding behind rocks.
I was so scared. I was like, this is it. Like, it's just going to slam me into these rocks.
And like these rocks and like these pools aren't that deep. Like there's a lot of rocks in there. Yeah. It's kind of shallow. And I was just like worried that you were going to jump into like a rock, like hit your knee into a rock. And I was like, bro.
So the way it was is like the wave like came like from the side, and you just went.
Yeah, you just like you literally just said.
I was so scared.
Like, oh my gosh.
Oh, it's like that scene from like The Little Mermaid where she's like on that rock, you know, and she comes up, and you know how that water just like takes you out. I'm surprised it didn't take her out too, but that's fine.
She's a mermaid.
Yeah, true.
The big reason too for like why we've gone like every morning is because I was trying to get some drone footage of me in the pool, and oh my gosh. So like the first day I got the drone footage, but it was too like late in the day where like the light, like the sun just blew me out. It washed me out in the video. And so
couldn't use that video. Yeah.
So the next day we go again, and I forgot to bring the the wire that plugs into my phone so that I could record. So I run back, I grab the wire, I go back to the pond. So I'm like,
with him.
Yeah, I run like 3 miles in like a span of like 45 minutes, and then we get there. And I forgot the SD card, so we couldn't record that day. And then the next day,
Oh, I was just gonna say Hawaii just does not want you to get that content.
Yeah, the next day too, like we finally go there. Like I have everything with me. Drone's not charged.
I remember too, like the morning of, he's like packing all his stuff, and he's like, nothing's gonna get in the way. He's like, I'm making sure that everything's in my backpack, and I'm like, sweet, like half asleep, and then he comes back and he's like, my thing wasn't charged. Oh, it's so funny.
Silliness.
We finally got it this morning though.
Finally did get it.
The last day.
It was pouring rain this morning too.
I'm not gonna lie, I was worried for this camera and the drone.
No.
It was raining hard. It woke me up this morning. It didn't wake Ellie up, huh? No, it didn't.
Ellie's been out, bro. Ellie's been sleeping.
That's good for you though, because we've done so much.
We have.
Like the volcano.
Oh, we went to go see the volcano. Oh, I totally forgot about that. That was so long ago.
I know. That was a lifetime ago.
What was your favorite thing about the volcano? Because that was like I feel like that's a once in a lifetime experience.
Definitely is.
So a few days before we got here, didn't it like erupt? So it started erupting, so we were like, we have to go see the volcano. So that was like one of the first things that we did. It wasn't like the second day or something. Yeah. Jeff said it was good to go like when it's at nighttime, because that's like when it's most like active. And so like we went pretty late. We like
it was probably like 10 o'clock over there.
Yeah, we got there pretty late. I didn't expect such a longer walk. I guess it's like 45 minutes in and 40 minutes back, you know. And so it was dark too, but it's kind of fun. You're just kind of with your friends and everything. You have a flashlight, and there was a ton of people there. But once you get closer to the volcano, I was telling him, I was like, this literally looks like the what's that movie? War of the
Worlds.
Yeah, where I'm just hiking through all this stuff, and it's just so fun.
Yeah, because the road's all cracked and broken, so it's like at different levels, and everything just looks post-apocalyptic.
Everything is like closed off. Like you're not supposed to be there like at all, because like they have the gate that everyone
it
goes
really did
around.
look like that though, because it was like with the red smoke and everything, like, and it was so dark, and then there's just like, it's spooky.
I love on the drive there, like a few miles out, you could see like the smoke, like the red smoke everywhere. You're like, that looks sick.
And then on the way back, it was like there was like this mist too, like where it was just like, it looked so cool. It was so fun. I loved the walk. It was a little bit long, but
the mist, like the rain.
The mist, like that rain thing. It was like
very light drizzle.
Yeah.
It was misty.
Yeah, it was.
I loved it.
If you've ever played Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies, it's
Transit.
Yeah, it's Transit. That's literally what it looks
like. Pretty much like Transit. For those that need a reference.
Post-apocalyptic. I wouldn't have been shocked to like see little like zombies crawling out of the crater.
Literally, it's like when you jump off of the bus and you're just running. That's like what it is.
Yeah, that was crazy. I think what also killed us that night too, because it was late already. But the other thing that's been killing us a lot is the time difference between here and Utah.
Oh yeah.
We like 4 hours. Yeah, we're 4 hours behind here.
That's been so nice because like we've had the entire day, because like we'll wake up at like 6 a.m. here, 10 a.m. at home. Yeah. But like then we have the entire day.
Yeah, it's been really nice.
It has been. It is tough sometimes getting up, because we've done so much, so like at the end of the day you're like exhausted, and like the next morning you're still tired.
Yeah, it's just been go go go. I feel like we haven't really had a ton of time to just like chill, but it's been great. I don't know, like no complaints. But
also I think there's something about sleeping in like tents and like specific beds that like you're just like, oh, this is so comfortable. It really is.
It really is.
Yeah, you've been taking a lot of naps, huh?
I have been taking a lot of naps. Me and Ellie, huh? Maybe, kind of. I've been sleeping a lot.
You brought it up a little bit, the cliff jumping. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
You know, I kind of wish I would have done it.
Oh my gosh, dude.
You want to know what I told her? I told her, if you jump off this cliff, I will buy your food for the rest of the trip.
And then this guy also told me that he'll take me to Disneyland if I jumped off. I just couldn't. These cliffs were so big. Like, I would say like 50 feet.
They're about
big.
5 feet.
They're not 5. I was literally like...
How high do you think they are?
No, they're
maybe
so
like 30
high.
feet. 35.
Look, they're high up there. No, and the thing is that when we got there too, we like pulled up and everything. You know, okay, we're like checking things out and everything. Bro, this dude comes out of the freaking cliffs and out of the water. He goes, takes off his scuba gearing and everything. He's like, yo, I just saw a 14-foot shark out there. It was roaming around me. He's like, I had to swim fast. But I was literally like, there is no way I'm getting in the water at that point. Like, you know, there was a slight chance like, oh, like maybe or whatever. Dude, no, this dude scared me. I was like, so where was the shark? And he was like, he's way out there, but like still. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do that.
Me and Diego look at each other. We're like, we're gonna jump in.
Yeah, literally. Like, you said there's a shark?
Yeah. Seriously.
Sharks aren't like very much like the type to like
they
try
don't
to kill humans.
They said that they were more scared of the dolphins than they were of the shark. I think it's.
I was more scared of the dolphins. Dolphins are menaces.
I don't know about that.
They are.
Aren't they like the next smartest animal outside of humans?
Yeah, no, they're like one of the smartest animals in this world. But no, those. We were like, you know what? There's a 14-foot shark in there. We're jumping anyway.
Yeah.
Yo, there's no way, dude.
Well, we jumped at the same time.
We jumped at the same time.
So you would jump left, I would jump right.
Yeah. Also footage of that.
There's a lot of footage of that, yes. I was a camera girl.
The one that...
Hey, you know what? I tried really hard.
You were so nervous, like, up on the cliff, and so... we would jump and like you wouldn't pan with us. You would leave the camera there and then like 3 seconds later you would finally like move over.
We'd already be in the water.
I was trying to analyze because dude, seriously, when and the thing is that it's not so much of like the cliffs. I think it was more like it was so windy up there that I was scared for me to like I don't know, take 1 foot, the wind like knocks me out, gets into the water. And so I was like so like I had the camera right here like angling, and so like once you guys jumped off, I was like trying to analyze like where I should put my foot, and then I was like, okay, got it. And then I was slow and I'm not good at it, but I was kind of nervous up there, I'm not gonna lie.
It was fun. It was a good time up there.
There's also like it's not really like a whirlpool, but it's like a little like swell that goes up and down with the water, but it's kind of like I don't know how to describe it.
It's like behind the cliff, behind
it's
the
like
cliffs.
What would you call it? Just like a hole in the...
Yeah, it's not really a tide pool. It's like a little like cavern kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then like from the cliff, like you can like after you jump in, you can swim to it. But then like a couple like 20 feet back, like if you're up on the cliffs, you can look down into like the tide pool kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's also footage of that.
Yeah, I swam there. I heard that you were fighting for your life in that little like tide pool thingy.
Oh yeah, last year. Yeah, it's scary because you're like you think you're fine, and then it like the swell like comes in, and you just get knocked up against the wall or whatever it is. I don't know. The rocks. Yeah, I saw that. I
think it just depends on the time, because like Diego said, it just like went up and down, but like. Last year was kind of like wishy-washy, like, you know.
That's scary.
It was a little scary.
Some people were jumping like off those cliffs to get into that pool thing. I got some footage of that.
That's true. Buff couple.
No, the buff couple for real. Yeah. Diego was like, I'm gonna do that, and I think you said you were gonna. I was like, I'm not. Okay, you guys can jump off of those ones, but like, not these ones, because it's literally just like rock, and it's just so narrow that I mean, you don't want to jump into. The wall is
hit straight you just jump right into the rock.
No, seriously.
We jump in and the water like goes all the way down, so we're just like
that's like my biggest fear is like mistiming it. Just
it was kind of cool though, because like afterwards we went to a different beach, and it was a beach, it was like black sand beach, which black sand beaches are like everywhere here, but this one was extra pretty. And there were some turtles there.
Sea turtles.
Some big green sea turtles. There was one that was kind of swimming next to us, actually. It wasn't too far away. It was like 15 feet away, 20 feet away.
Yeah, we didn't see him. We just see his head pop out.
Yeah.
Him doing his thing.
That would have been the perfect place to have the snorkeling gear.
Yeah, we spent our evening there, and then what did we do when we come back? Did we have a fire? We've had lots of fires here.
Jeff's been hooking it up. He's been the guy.
Jeff has been the guy.
S'mores and hot dogs.
Glizzies.
What else? Starbursts? Did we ever do that?
Oh yeah, we never did.
I know. It's still in there in the kitchen. I love the fires too, because your dad would like bust out his like little guitar, and then there's like a little like steel drum.
Oh yeah, this dude was going hard.
I'm going crazy with it. I was trying to play like the best music I possibly could.
It was actually pretty good.
It was good.
I think I was like falling asleep, and I was just like,
yeah, it was putting me to sleep.
Good job, Diego.
Thank you. You know what we also did that I thought it was fun? We went to the Nude beach.
We went to the Nude beach.
Fun.
It was fun. They have really fun like waves there. Like just
fun.
the beach is so cool.
We were going up and down in the waves like crazy. That was my favorite thing.
Those are big waves.
Big waves. Oh yeah. And then this one. Tried to get in. Took about 20 minutes to get into that. Right, babe?
I can't remember.
Oh my gosh. Bro. That was so funny.
You make me laugh because like as soon as like you get into the water, like I don't know if it's like the chillness of the water that like shocks you.
It is how cold it is. It's really cold.
It's not cold.
Well, at first it is, and then you get used to it.
But the waves are strong too.
Yeah, the waves are strong too.
That was so funny.
Can you remake the noise that you make when you're in the waves?
I'm not remaking any noise. It's just it feels so good. I'm a really good swimmer, but I just get really not anxious. I don't know what it's called, but I don't know, like I can't see what's under me. Like I just paddling along and just the waves just hitting my face, and I'm just like I literally can't breathe right now. Like I just get kind of I think it's overwhelming for me.
The ocean's no joke around here too, or I guess in general. Like the ocean, doesn't play around, so I feel like it's valid.
We've all got like battle scars from like the waves. Like everybody's like scraped their knees on rocks.
No, literally on rocks.
I'm like messed up, yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of like one of my least favorite things that I did.
Oh shoot. Oh no.
Dumb.
So I brought a drone with me, and it takes some really good shots. So I got like some decent shots, and I saw the way that like your dad handled the drone too. When I brought it down, he just like went from underneath, picked it up, and like turns it off like that. And so I tried that when we were when we did that hike at the cliff. And I don't know if I like I probably hesitated. I got scared for a second, and so I probably didn't go as fast as I should have, or I didn't grip it the way I should have, and so it like slipped out of my hands and immediately started slicing my hand.
Yeah.
And then I just like I got scared, so I just grabbed it from there, and like it just cut my thumb, and like
Well, cut your chest
you
too.
can kind of see a little bit. Cut my chest and cut my finger. Yeah, I might need stitches at some point for this one. Yeah, it looked so bad too at first because like it was just blood all over my hand, and I was like, oh, I gotta go to the hospital. But then I like washed it off, and it was just like one big gash.
So funny.
Well, I think the reason why you took it off it's because we were at those Narnia falls, and so he like wanted to get a shot of like the whole area and everything, but once he got it on, he had like no like poor service or something like that.
Yeah, it said like don't fly, bad GPS service, and so I got scared because I was like, what if this just falls into the water and I lose everything?
And at that point, yeah, it was like over the water, and he's like, shoot, I need to like
Just grab it.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made.
Ellie, what's been your favorite food here that you've had?
I have to go with the Shaka Tacos. That was like, I don't know if it was just because we were like starving and needed something, but I don't know. I thought it was so good.
Oh, it was so good. Like the tortilla, you got footage, right? On my last one. The chip tortilla thing, it was like crisp. I almost ate it like a tostada kind of
It was.
deal.
I saw you eating with like tostada.
Yeah, because it was kind of, it was so good. And then all the onions, and I don't even know what was on it, honestly.
Cilantro,
mango,
yeah,
yeah.
like a bunch of stuff.
Shifts.
I'll be honest, I'm not a huge condiment like fan. Like I don't like all the little side stuff, but these were just delicious. Like it was amazing. I gave that taco like a 10 out of 10.
Literally straight out of the ocean, for real. We've had a lot of treats.
We have had a lot of treats.
Shout out. Shout out the market. Shout out Musubi rolls too.
Musubi.
Bam, Musubis.
If anybody doesn't know what musubis are, it's like rice with like spam, you said? Just in little rolls.
Rice, spam, and seaweed.
Oh yeah, seaweed like wrapped up. Bro, these guys get musubi rolls like in bulk. Like it's just like
They're the perfect snack for when you're hungry.
They're amazing.
they're really good. I didn't think I would not like them because I don't like sushi, so it kind of gives me like that sushi vibe thing, I guess.
Ice, what was your favorite food here?
The Thai place. I came here last year and like fell in love with it, and then I had to test it if it was like I was super hungry sort of deal, and I just loved it because of that, or was it fire because it was fire. And we went there last night, and it was fire because it was fire.
It was so good. What did you have?
I had the pad see ew here. It's noodles, chicken, and veggies, pretty much. Yeah, or I guess any meat, but I chose chicken.
And then you can choose like your spicy, how much spiciness.
Yeah,
I
I had some kick in mine. It was good. I like that.
Yeah, I had the yellow curry with chicken. Oh, it was so good. I love curry. It was so good. 10 out of 10. Oh, and then you had the
pork dumplings. So I had some pork dumplings, which incredible. Those are definitely 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah, you rated them like a what?
Oh yeah, first I gave them an 8.5. I was like, because I love these, but I know like somebody else is gonna be like, oh, these are like a 6 or 7. So I was like, maybe let me rate it a little lower. And then you tried them and you were like, oh, that's a 10 out of 10. I was like, yeah, that is a 10 out of 10.
That's good, man.
It was so
it's
good.
They're good.
You're so silly. So funny. What did you get as your main dish?
I got the pad thai, and so that was really good too. I didn't like it as much as the pork dumplings, but it was still good. What did you get?
I got red curry, chicken red curry, and it was good, but it was a little spicy for my likings or my capacity for spice. So yeah, it was still great though.
So good. Spice.
Yum.
What's been one of your least favorite things here, Ice?
One of my least favorite things I will say the flies here kind of suck. Flies are everywhere, just like annoying. That's it.
Yeah, I got bites everywhere.
Yeah, we've been getting bit. It's just like camping, you know. It's just the stuff that happens when you're camping. You can't really do anything about it, but that kind of is bummy. Also, almost dying. That wasn't fun. So I'll just leave mine at there.
Yeah, I could not let my boo die. That was probably, I did not like that. And I told him, babe, don't go on this cliff jump. We need to go back and stay safe. No, straight up gives me a heart attack out there. It's one thing I didn't like. But honestly, no complaints. It's been really good. Been good group, good friends. Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I would say like nothing we did was a least favorite thing. I would agree, like the bug bites or like the mosquito.
Some big ones.
Ellie had some big ones, bro.
Bugs hate me, or I hate bugs. I don't know. I probably have like 70 mosquito bites or bug bites.
They're like this
Yeah,
big.
I literally have one that's like the size of a donut, I swear. So I'd say that, and then it's not like a huge thing, but just like how far everything is. It's just like the drive.
That's a good one.
It's like such a drive to get anywhere, which is fine, but I don't know. If we're nitpicking.
It does put you to sleep, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's just tired on the way there.
But I don't know, as far as like this trip, I think like we've been a great group, and like the things we've done have been so fun. So it's just like, yeah, those like little things that, I don't know, it's been a really great trip.
It's been a great trip. I love this trip. Outside of maybe one little roach.
Oh, I was just gonna mention that too. Yo, yeah, that was so scary. I'm like, bugs are already just bugs, insects for me. I'm just like, ah! But we were in the tent the other night, and we all came in. I can't remember what we were doing, but we all came in. Oh yeah, we were ready to sleep, and someone got their flashlight out. Was it you? And you kind of just like flashed it a little bit. You could just see this.
I saw something move.
Just something move.
I thought it was a huge spider. I was like, guys, just a big freaking spider.
I was like, this cannot be right now. Like, we are so tired. I told him, I said, we're about to find the spider. Nobody's going to sleep before the spider is dead. And so we were trying to find it.
We start shining our lights everywhere. And so like I'm shining under the bed, Isaac's shining like on top of the bed, and I see something scurry underneath my bed. I'm like, oh, that is a roach. And it's not a little baby guy. It's like a huge freaking roach.
Pretty thick.
Yeah.
The thick boy.
Yeah, it was a big guy, and he was running around like Usain Bolt. He was going back and forth, left and right.
Usain Bolt.
No, we could not like, I say we. I'm like, I could not catch it and kill it. No, it was them. I was just standing on the mattress like delegating. I was like, it's over here, but finally at one point we had it cornered right on the back of the beds, and it just kept going back and forth. And so finally Diego grabbed someone's shoe. I think it was mine. I was like, grab this shoe. And he like killed it, and then we were like, oh, okay, yeah, like it's dead. And I was like, no, those things will act like they're dead. It was still like moving and stuff, and so Diego was like, yeah, you're right. And he like smacked it like 20 times until it was like completely dead.
Because the crazy thing was, he was underneath my bed, and he scurried away, and we lost him for like 8 minutes. Like 8 minutes. Time. Couldn't even see him anymore. And then you shone your flashlight on my bed, and he's on top of your bed.
Oh, yeah.
And like as we were getting ready to get him, dude ran away again, and we lost him. And then he like ran back and forth between your bed and my bed. And then Isaac grabbed the shoe, and Isaac smacked him. And I was like, hold on.
Was it you?
Yeah, so Isaac got it.
Story wrong.
Yeah. And then I grabbed the shoe from Isaac, and I smacked him a good 20 more times.
Yeah, we're good.
The bugs here, they're bugs. They are intense.
You get to see Ellie's leg right now.
Yeah, no, I'm destroyed, but it's okay.
It's a small price to pay for salvation.
Yeah, there's a lot of critters here. There's some toads too. Like you were able to catch a toad the other night.
Oh yeah, they're big.
Yeah, they're huge. They like come out at night over here, especially like just like where we're at, like in the evening, nighttime. And there's tons of them. There's like 5, 6 that'll just be like.
They just jump out, They just hop around. They're doing their thing.
I think my favorite animal that I've seen Like, it was like in passing. It was the wild boar.
Oh, yeah.
I just think they're so cool.
It almost looks like Timon and Pumbaa. What is it, Pumbaa?
It looks like Pumbaa.
It looks like... Is he a boar?
He is a
He's
boar.
a boar.
Yeah.
He's an African boar.
Legit looks like Pumbaa.
Ellie said she saw a big one yesterday.
I did. Yeah, it was huge.
Where was it at?
Just on the side of a road somewhere. They're kind of like the wild animal here, like a deer in Utah would be.
Yeah.
Like
People
they just
hunt them
roam. But they're like the scariest animal or like
They are
biggest
scary.
animal here.
They're menaces.
So it's like a moose.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
the moose of the island.
They're not really like harmful, they're just menaces.
You heard like gunshots last year because people were hunting them, right?
Yeah, it was probably like they probably like just like came onto someone's property or something. But yeah, I heard like freaking 10 gunshots last year and woke me up. Scared the out of me, and I was like, what the? Nobody else heard it, only me and Jeff. Yeah, everyone else was passed out.
What would you guys do differently if we came back?
What would you do differently?
I would probably have a more like scheduled itinerary, just because I'm very much I'm very much like a go kind of person where like I like making like the most out of like all of my time possible. And so like in the downtime, I'm like thinking, okay, maybe I could edit something right now, or maybe instead of having downtime, we like go for like a drive, or we go shoot some footage, or we go to this beach or to a cove, or like so on and so forth. And so I don't know, I like having like my days planned out, because then I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this day, we're gonna do this day. I know what time I gotta get up. I know like if I can sleep in or if I gotta go to bed early. And so it just kind of like helps me out.
Yeah, it has been a very like loosely scheduled
Which is also
trip.
good.
But also we've done a lot though. Like I feel like, you know,
We did do a lot.
very minimal time where we're just like hanging out. Probably this morning was the first time where we were just like, oh. what
For
about
me,
you?
it's the uncertainty where I'm like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah. I know my boo is very much
He's all for it.
let's fall for which is fine.
It's his birthday week.
It's his
anyways. He gets
birthday.
to choose.
He's the birthday boy.
What would you
We'll
do
let it
different,
slide.
Ice?
Oh, I would definitely buy some freaking water shoes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's definitely was a must. Like I feel like if you have those like $10 ones from Walmart, bro, they would change your life.
Our Costco slides did not cut it, made it. Huh, babe?
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, when it like went onto your ankle, that was so funny.
This guy was whipping me with the towel, and so I went to go chase him, and then he like jumped off like this little ledge thing, and it was like, it looked like it was gonna be flat, but it was like a slanted ledge, and so the way he landed, his slide just went all the way up his leg, and it was like cutting off his circulation.
Amputate my leg, bro.
Yeah, literally. And he had it on for a while. He was just sitting there. He was just like, what do I do?
What goes around comes around. No, I definitely would invest in those $10 shoes, mostly because I know I have like little minor cuts on my feet. I've got like two like big ones on each of my feet where like when I walk, I can like feel them.
That's crazy. See, I didn't get that. Didn't happen to me, but like just like the inconvenience of like stepping around and like watching your step like so cautiously is annoying. But yeah,
I only got those cuts too at the Nude beach because like I got hit by like a big wave, and so like to brace myself, I put my feet down, and it was just like straight on a rock, and I was like, ah. Would you do anything differently?
I don't know. I can't really think of anything that I would do differently. I don't know. I kind of just like going with the flow, but I know like I also like.
I've got something for you.
Okay.
Would you buy your ticket through a third-party website again?
No, I would not. No. Yeah, I definitely got scammed with my flight here. I had to pay a couple extra $100. But it's okay, we're here. So yeah, that's a good one. I would not do that next time.
Money comes back. Memories.
Memories are forever.
Memories are forever. I couldn't think about it.
I also would put on sunscreen yesterday. I got fried.
These dudes, I told them, they thought that they got away with it because it was kind of like overcast a little bit. Like there was like kind of no snow. Or no snow. I keep saying snow. It's been a long winter back at Utah, and I'm like, oh, it's about to snow. And I'm like, oh, rain. But yeah, I was like, you guys need to put sunscreen on. And they definitely didn't. They got fried.
Yeah, we're paying the
We got pretty
consequences
dark
right now. Something different that I would do is maybe I wouldn't buy as much bread, or I'd find a better way to store the bread. Because we bought a bunch of bagels, and the bagels have been delicious, but the way that we open up those bagel bags,
I told them we need to freeze them, but
we probably should have done that.
no one listens to me these days.
At the same time, though, I'm like, I kind of wish we got more at Costco because that market is like insanely pricey.
True.
A bag of Funyuns costs like $7, and I was $8. I was really excited to eat my bag of Funyuns. I opened it up. I had 3 of them. Put it away. Came back an hour later, and someone had eaten.
I did not know. I don't even like Funyuns that much.
Bro, well, you were eating them. They're fire.
She bought another bag.
Yeah, I did.
Did she?
I don't think I bought in a bag of chips. I will buy everybody a bag of chips of their choice after this.
Thank you, baby.
I love you guys.
I feel like that's definitely been like the priciest part of this trip, though, is going to that market, and we've been there like 8 times.
Well, I was telling Diego, other than like the food there, other than like the Musubi and like the spam, whatever, their little deli, everything's expensive.
It is a 6-pack of cup of noodles for like $12.
That's crazy, huh?
I can't remember how much the ketchup was. It was like this big, and it was probably like $8. I was like, we should have just got ketchup at Costco and had like the mustard, relish, mayo.
Yeah, you got like mayo for your dad. It was like $15.
Oh yeah, I got mayo and like a pack of cheese, like slices, and it was $27.
Oh,
And that hurt me.
That hurts,
yeah.
It's a little brutal. I'm not gonna lie. I guess
should
you just
go
gotta be
get more,
selective.
Acai
Boils. Those were very good. I would say that would be one of my favorite foods too.
So good. Oh, and we had snow cones. Or no.
We had snow cones.
Shaved
We had
ice.
a lot of them. Yeah, shaved ice.
Shaved ice. I'm just like out here with the wrong names with everything. I'm like wasabi, musubi.
Which, speaking of food, after you eat, sometimes you gotta go to the bathroom. How's that situation been?
Yeah, how's that situation been, babe?
I've only had to go poop here once, so it's been good.
You've been chilling.
I've been good.
Yeah, I've been perfect.
We do have that
Everything has been
compost tent.
You said you've been perfect.
Yeah, I've been perfect. My spool, or no, what is it called?
Bowels.
My bowels have been really good. No, they've been wrecked, honestly, but go on.
I was gonna say the compost tent is kind of like interesting. I'm actually kind of like a fan of it. You just like take your wood chips and like,
It's very easy.
because this has been your first time ever like peeing in the forest.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's been a little bit tricky how to get, because girls know how it is, you know, Ellie, how it is to kind of get down on nothing. But it's all right. It's all good. Practice. Now I can do that.
She's
like,
a pro now.
instantly. Yeah.
You know something else that I really like here? I love all the rainbows. There are rainbows everywhere.
Yeah, there's been a good amount. I feel like past times I've been here, I haven't really seen any, or maybe one, but there's been like quite a few this trip, so it's been cool.
Yeah, I love seeing the rainbows because like it'll like drizzle a little bit and then the rain will stop and you'll just see a rainbow like up in the sky.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
That's pretty. I wish we can stay here longer. At least for me. I could live like this.
All things have to come to an end.
You can catch us next time in New York. We're all going to. I'm just kidding. Where can we go? We're going to Costa Vida. Wait, Costa Rica.
We are going
to Costa Vida
after we get home.
Close to something, you know?
Oh, I love that place. That's my favorite place, guys.
I'm not going to Costa Rica. That place is not good, bro.
That is the best place. Oh, it's so good, dude.
Mid, for real.
No, it's not.
Well, I guess we don't have anything else for you. We just wanted to kind of recap our trip and all of our favorite things. It's been a ton of fun, and we hope you guys kind of enjoyed listening to this episode and seeing some of the footage that we were able to take.
Before we end real quick, we just want to say thank you to Diego because honestly, he has, you know, tried really hard capturing every single moment, and I'm not really good at, you know, taking videos and everything like that, but he has had like the setup, honestly, like he has gone all out for, you know, the microphones, the footage, the drone. He's just capturing everything of our trip, and something that I really appreciate and I'm grateful for, because then we can look back, you know, years later and go back to this. It's a lot of hard work, and so
Thanks, Diego, for real.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No problem. You're welcome. I need this for when I have dementia in 50 years.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it here, and I'm just grateful that I could be here with everybody. Jeff, thank you. Ellie, thank you. Isaac, thank you for having
birthday. At birthday, giving you an excuse to go on vacation. Yeah.
As we sign off, don't forget to leave a like and hit subscribe down below. Leave a 5-star rating, whatever platform you're on. It really helps us out. If we hit 500 subscribers, I will be giving away $100. Don't forget to stay tuned for that and find out who the winner is. That said, my name is Diego.
I'm Ellie.
Erandeni.
Ice.
And we'll see you next time.